Well, a notorious thief, Manjunath alias Komagata Manja, had a unique modus operandi. He would commit thefts in residences and travel to Goa to enjoy the loot. Once money exhausted, he would return to the city. But the police, who would be waiting for him after registering complaints from victims, nab him and sent to jail. Well, jail had become a second home for him, and as long as he was there, he would not waste time but make friends with youths in the cell and teach them the basics of stealing. Later, after coming out of the jail, he would hire a lawyer for those inmates and arrange bail for them. Once they came out, he would take them out in his car, searching for the houses which could be his next target. Today, he was nabbed by the police along with his accomplices, who are identified as Anthony Raj, Shivraj and Caesar. Police have recovered jewelry worth 75 lakhs from them. This arrest have solved 21 theft cases registered against them in different police stations of Bengaluru. Well, indeed, a unique case of theft coming to light. Manjunath, a person by the name Manjunath, used to loot people and spend the loot in Goa. And in fact, when in jail, he would train other youths, give them lessons on stealing. Jail had become a second home for him, and as long as he was there, he would not waste time but make friends with youths in the cell and teach them the basics of stealing. Later, after coming out of the jail, he would hire a lawyer for those inmates and arrange bail for them. And once they came out, he would take them out in his car, searching for houses which could be his next target. And moving on, we have time and again reported on how the crime rate in Bengaluru is on a shocking rise. It has been revealed that there is a common string running through most of these attacks. Well, Bengaluru police are finally successful at nabbing most of the gang members.
It was over 3 weeks ago that we reported the brutal attack on the members of Satellite Club in Kumbalgodu late in the evening that took place on the 2nd of April. After days of intensive investigations, the Bengaluru police, under the purview of DCP Goyal, have successfully nabbed 10 culprits.
11:15 11:45 ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ದರೋಡೆಕೋರರು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗೆ ಆವರಣಕ್ಕೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 12 ರಿಂದ 13 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಂತ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನುಗ್ಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನುಗ್ಗಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಡೆದು ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಭಯನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಕ್ಯಾಶಿಯರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಕ್ಯಾಶು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸದಸ್ಯಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಉಂಗುರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಚೈನು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಏನಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಭಯನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಭಯಾನಕವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಟಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಲಾಸು ಟಿ ವಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊಡೆದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ದರೋಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 25 ವರ್ಷದ ಇತಿಹಾಸ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗೆ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
But further investigations have revealed some shocking details. Prime accused is said to be a notorious criminal, Kunigal Giri. He is said to be the alleged leader of this gang. He reportedly formed the gang mostly consisting of youngsters from Magadi and Bengaluru. This group is allegedly involved in dacoity, intending to spread terror across the city. The cops though have managed to foil their plan.
ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ 3 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂಗತ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಅವರ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವರ ಆಸೆ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಹುಶಃ we were lucky enough that their wish is not fulfilled. They have not been able to become so notorious.
In a press conference today, the Commissioner of Police Raghavendra Oradkar revealed that more than 70 cases have been registered against Kunigal Giri in several police stations across the state. Apart from the alleged gang leader, 4 others are absconding. The team is said to have been active for about 4 months and are involved in over 30 cases of theft and robbery. Bengaluru police will be conducting an intensive investigation to nab the prime accused. Sunil for News9, Bengaluru.
Well, parents across the city can now heave a sigh of relief as the Association of Unaided Colleges has decided not to increase admission fee for this year. The association's decision has put an end to the long-standing debate and tussle between colleges and the government. All the managements of private colleges today held a meet at RE College and unanimously came up with the decision.
So we have agreed that government has promised that it will bring in that act with certain amendments after discussing with us, and we have agreed for that, and then the same old agreement will come into force as desired by the government, and we are willing to cooperate with the government with the same fee structure and with the same seat matrix.
And while BBMP going bankrupt is an open secret, it owes more than 2,000 crores to contractors and they are seen demanding money every day. Now, it is the turn of Paura Karmikas as they have not been paid for the last 6 months. Take a look.
These Paura Karmikas of BBMP have made it clear to the officials of BBMP. They won't be cleaning the city unless their wages for months are paid. The empty coffer of the Palike has started having an impact on Paura Karmikas too. It has come to light that Palike has not made payment to garbage contractors for the last 6 months, and in turn, they have not paid salaries to Paura Karmikas. Fed up with the situation and unable to put their miseries any further, Paura Karmikas have decided to stop the work today and stage a protest to demand their salaries. It is learned that Palike spends about 30 crores every month for keeping the city clean, and that works out to be 1 crore per day. But want of funds has left the Palike financially not functional. It has not made payments to garbage contractors for the last 6 months. The officials, as usual, repeat the same dialogue, saying that they are making arrangements.
ಅಂದರೆ ಕಳೆದ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಮಂತ್ಸಿಂದ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಜನವರಿಯಿಂದ ₹1 ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕಳೆದ 4 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಕೂತಿದ್ರು. ಆವಾಗಲೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಕಚೇರಿಯಿಂದ ಹಣ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವರು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಅದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಇದು ಈ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದು ಬಹಳ ವಿಕೋಪಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಿಳಿದೇನೆ ಈ ದಿವಸ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮೇಯರ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮುದ್ದಾಮ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಈಗ ಅವರು ಆಶ್ವಾಸನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Residents of Bengaluru were happy over the garbage issues being addressed gradually, but BBMP's financial status seems to be pushing them to the same old issues again. Will the garbage issue ever be settled? Pavitra for News9, Bengaluru.
BBMP going bankrupt is an open secret. It owes more than 2,000 crores to contractors. And while BMRCL has dismantled several buildings for its metro works in Malleshwaram, the half-demolished structures are posing a threat to residents.
These half-demolished buildings are sure to topple, if not now, once the rainy season sets in. Vehicles on the road and pedestrians are at risk. This is a scene on Navrang Road. The Bengaluru Metro Rail Corporation Limited needs to be blamed for the situation. It has demolished several structures for the metro, but the owners of these shops and residences do not want to take possession of the dismantled buildings. BMRCL acquired the land which was required for it, hence it demolished the structures. The owners of the buildings have decided not to reconstruct them and have not completely demolished them as well.
ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕುಸಿಯೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೆಂದರೆ ಈ ಮೆಟ್ರೋದವರು ಇದನ್ನು ಡೆಮಾಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ JCBಯಿಂದ ಹೊಡೆದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗು ಹಳೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೊದಲೇ ಶಿಥಿಲಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಬೀಳೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಪಾದಚಾರಿಗಳು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೈಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂರಿನಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದೊಂದು ಅಡ್ಡೆ ಥರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರಿಗೆ ಓಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Metro Works has left several structures on Kuvempu Road, Gayatri Nagar, Navrang Circle in a dilapidated state. It has not even bothered to clear the heaps of rubble on the roads and footpaths, causing huge inconvenience to motorists and pedestrians. The BBMP too has not taken any action. The local corporator has taken note of the fragile buildings and promised action.
ಈ ಮಳೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಸ್ತೆಗೆ ಇಳಿದು ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಮಣ್ಣೆಲ್ಲ. ಈಗೇನೋ ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಹಂಗಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಗಳು ಈ ಟಯರು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಂಚರ್ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಥರ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಗೇನೂ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಈ BBMPಯಿಂದ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಲೆಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವೇ ಸ್ವಂತ ಖರ್ಚಿಂದ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸೋ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಈ ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಶುರುವಾಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ BMRCLinದ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಆದರೂ ಆಗಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
The situation requires immediate action. Otherwise, pedestrians and commuters face a risk to their lives. Maltesh, News9, Bengaluru.
Bugle Rock in Baswanguri is believed to date back to centuries and often attracts archaeologists from across the globe. But the way it is being treated by our very own Bengalurians will leave you shocked.
The abandoned building you see here is a part of Bugle Rock, one of the most historic parks, often considered to be an integral part of old Bangalore. The building is a part of our country's history, but the pathetic state that Bugle Rock has been rendered to will leave you shocked. From lengthy messages scribbled by love-struck individuals to plain vandalism, Bugle Rock, which offers a peek into the city's history, lays neglected.
Once upon a time, it was habited by the Neolithic man or Microlithic man. It means 10,000 years back, there was a settlement in that place. So historically, it is very important for Bangalore and some entirely in India. So another important place is that Bugle Rock. It's a part of Bangalore history. When Kempegowda founded in 1537, that Bugle Rock and Basavana Temple and Gavigangadeshwara, they were all part of the Bangalore history.
While Gavigangadeshwara Temple and Dodda Ganapati Temple are frequented by thousands and attracts a lot of attention because of the religious sentiments attached to these places, Bugle Rock unfortunately does not have that privilege. Though it is believed to date back to centuries and has been the center of curiosity for science and archaeological enthusiasts, it has been completely neglected. The watchtower erected by Kempegowda here in the 15th century has made it an integral part of the existing old Bangalore culture. It is believed that soldiers would keep a watch from up there and alert armed forces on intruders. The heritage site offers a peek into the region's geological history, but with love notes and cryptic messages scrawled on the surface, one can hardly tell the historic significance of the rock.
Students, particularly youngsters, they are scribbling and they are making their own name under that. It's very wrong. I mean, historically, if you see any history lovers, they don't subscribe this. This is because any monument, historical monument, should not be altered or damaged. This is every citizen's charter. One should be understanding.
Bugle Rock came under the BBMP's purview in 2001. While the Palike claims to be taking utmost care of the heritage landmark, the site of it barely lives up to their big words. Well, they have clearly been unsuccessful at keeping love-struck couples at bay.
Bugle Rock is a heritage structure. It is not right for young couples to go scribble messages on such a historic rock. From now on, we will take serious action against anyone found to be writing on the structure.
While archaeologists and history enthusiasts travel to Bengaluru to study the historic rock, it is being tarnished by our very own Bengalurians. The BBMP mayor has now promised that action will be taken to ensure Bengalurians do not ruin the structure and that it is preserved hereon. Shobha Jojiga, News9, Bengaluru.